listening to Equity Logic. Today, we're bringing you a conversation from CNBC's Squawk Box. Becky Quick sits down with Warren Buffett to talk about the return of his legendary charity lunch auction. This time, there's a twist. He's joined by Stephen and Ayesha Curry. In part one, they explore the history, the personal story behind the Glide Foundation, and why this collaboration matters. Let's dive in. Okay, so here's something to think about. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in the world, once auctioned off a single lunch for $19 million. And now, he's bringing that tradition back. With a twist.
That's wild. I mean, $19 million for a lunch? It's not just about the food, obviously. What's the story behind this?
Well, it's a tradition that started decades ago, all thanks to Buffett's late first wife, Susie. She introduced him to Cecil Williams, the founder of the Glide Foundation in San Francisco. Glide is this incredible organization that helps underserved communities with food, housing, and other essential services. Susie saw something special in Cecil, and Buffett did too after visiting Glide himself.
So, it's not just about raising money. It's about supporting a cause that's deeply personal to him. What's the twist this time?
This time, Buffett isn't doing it alone. He's teaming up with Stephen Curry and Ayesha Curry, who run their own foundation called Eat, Learn, Play. Their mission focuses on improving the lives of underserved children through nutrition, education, and play. It's such a natural fit with Glide's work, and it's happening in the Bay Area, where both organizations are based.
That's such an interesting collaboration. You've got Buffett, this legendary investor, and then the Currys, who are modern-day icons in sports and philanthropy. How did this partnership come about?
It seems like Buffett wanted to breathe new life into the charity lunches after taking a break in 2022. He had retired from hosting them, saying he was just too tired to keep going. He's in his 90s after all. But Glide's founder, Cecil, who's around Buffett's age, was determined to keep the tradition alive. Buffett decided to do one more lunch to restart the tradition, and bringing in the Currys was a way to make it even bigger.
And it sounds like it's not just about restarting the tradition, it's about evolving it. The Currys bring a whole new energy and audience to the table. What's the plan for this year's auction?
The auction kicks off on May 7th and runs until May 14th. The winning bidder gets to have lunch with Buffett and the Currys, with all proceeds split between Glide and the Curry Foundation. And here's the kicker. Buffett announced that he's going to match the winning bid dollar for dollar. So whatever the final amount is, both organizations will get double the funds.
That's huge. And what's even more amazing is that Stephen Curry doesn't even know about the matching donation yet. Can you imagine his reaction when he finds out?
I know, right? It's such a classic Buffett move, quietly doing something extraordinary without making a big deal about it. It's just another example of how he uses his wealth to create opportunities for others.
And it's not just about the money, is it? These lunches have always been about more than just fundraising. They're about the connections and the conversations that happen around the table.
Exactly. Buffett has said that some of the most meaningful moments from these lunches have come from the people he's met. Some of the winning bidders have remained anonymous, while others have come to Omaha to discuss special projects or ideas. It's about creating a space for dialogue and inspiration.
And that's what makes this collaboration with the Currys so exciting. They're not just bringing their star power, they're bringing their passion for making a difference. It's a way to amplify the impact of these lunches in a whole new way.
Totally. And what's so inspiring is how personal this is for everyone involved. For Buffett, it's about honoring Cecil's legacy and ensuring that Glide's work continues. For the Currys, it's about expanding their mission to help children thrive. It's a perfect example of how collaboration can create something greater than the sum of its parts.
And it's also a reminder of the ripple effect of kindness. Cecil started with a small church in a struggling neighborhood, and now his work is being supported by some of the most influential people in the world. It's a full circle moment.
It really is. And it's stories like this that remind us of the power of giving back. It's not just about the money. It's about the message it sends. It's about showing that no matter how big or small your platform is, you can make a difference.
Absolutely. And I think this year's auction is going to be something really special. With Buffett's matching donation and the Curry's involvement, the potential for impact is enormous.
No doubt. And on that note, I think we've covered just about everything. Any final thoughts?
Just that I'm excited to see how this unfolds and to hear the stories that come out of it. These charity lunches have always been about more than just the meal. It's about the connections and the impact. I think this year's event is going to be something really special.
I couldn't agree more. Thanks for the great conversation. And that wraps up part one. In part two, Becky asks Warren Buffett about life after stepping back as CEO and how his successor, Greg Abel, is really doing. From capital allocation to culture, Buffett shares what's changed and what hasn't. That's coming up next.